Welcome to BYOB 101. I am your professor, Asandra Johnson, and welcome to Bake Your Own Bread. First, I want to start off by giving you a quick introduction of who I am. I graduated from the historical Alabama A&M University with a degree in education. I matriculated to Strayer University where I obtained my MBA. So, real quick, that's me. One thing I can say about me is I truly love seeing people live out their dreams. People say don't stop chasing your dreams, but at some point you do. You have to actually catch them. And it's May, so maybe you'll invest in you. Maybe you'll go back to school. Maybe you'll start working on your business plan, or maybe you will make that first step. So some of the things you will need in class are pen and paper. And if you would like, you can purchase this book. It's called Successful Business Plan. I got it from Barnes & Noble, but it's the actual book we use when I was making business plans in my master courses. So I do want to let you know this book comes highly recommended, but I will also be pulling some different I'll say materials and things of that nature, just like any other teacher do from other sources. A lot of the worksheets I'll be creating and adding in here as a Word document, so you could just download them to your phone, write them on loose leaf paper, answer the questions, things of that nature. Also, I will have an opportunity for you all to ask questions live. We will do Facebook Live, and if you have an iPhone, I don't know how to do it with Android, but I am working on it. I'll be able to tag you in. Everyone can hear your question. They can hear us have an open dialogue about it, and that way we'll have engagement. I think engagement is the key to learning. So, I want to start off with a quick math problem. As you will learn, I am a numbers nerd. But I want to start off with something we learned years ago, and from what I've been told from Facebook, that we don't do math like this anymore. But I want to take you back to the basics of PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, adding, and subtracting. The order of operations. That's going to be the background of our bakery. So watch. Real quick, when I tell you to invest in you, I really do mean you have to invest in you. I love teaching. I built this board. It cost less than $20. I went to Lowe's. I had them, it's a long sheet. I had them cut it in two. I mounted it to the wall, and I built me a classroom. Second, I bought me a lapel mic. So when I make my videos, so when I'm teaching, people can hear me, things of that nature. Small investments in you. All of these things you can write off on your taxes. So let's get started with our math. PEMDAS. Parentheses is going to be the first part that we tackle. Zero times zero. Parentheses, as we know, when two parentheses are next to each other, it's kind of like multiplication. All right. So, but I want you to look at this. This zero represents you. What are you waiting on? Inside of this, this is you waiting. But what are you waiting on? Are you waiting on, let's see. Are you waiting on Bay? Are you waiting on Bay to get right, stop cheating on you, stop making life hard for you, whatever you waiting on Bay to do? Are you waiting on her to grow up? What are you waiting on? So this is you waiting on Bay. Also, what are you waiting on? Are you waiting on that deadbeat job to end? Are you waiting on that deadbeat job to give you an opportunity? Are you waiting on that deadbeat job to say, you know what? Here's a raise, $1 raise, and you're going to be good? 0 times 0 equals 0. So we've tackled the parentheses. Now let's get to the exponent, or should I say excuses. So, zero to the second power. These are excuses you give yourself. In standard form, this looks like 0 times 0. Here we go. So 0 times 0. And I call these the ain't got no's. We know that's not correct grammar, but hey, ain't got no. I hear this a lot. I ain't got no business plan. That'd be the first thing they want to hit you with. Ain't got no money. Ain't got no degree. Ain't got no experience. Well, you know what? Ain't got no ain't gonna get you nowhere at all. So let's take you a little bit further. Now we've tackled the E. Now let's get to the M, multiplication. All right, multiplication. Now this one is a little different. Now you've taken your first step. And I say first step is actually listening to this course, because now your mind can open up and you can get to thinking. So you've taken your first step, but multiplied with 0. Now this is what they say, my pastor say, iron sharpen iron, and people should get with like-minded people. And when I say like-minded people, see, 1 times 1 equals 1. So if both of you all take that first step, at least you one up on the game. But 1 times 0 equals 0. Hope you're getting my drift. So now we've tackled multiplication. Next one is division. 0 divided into 0. I want you to look at this one a little bit different. 0 here can be your kids. As parents, we put so much time into our kids that we forget to put time into ourselves. You divide your time into your job. Some of us spend 40 to 50 hours working and building someone else's dream. Yesterday, my pastor said that how much is an hour of your time really worth? But for $15, $16, or $17, we'll step right on into somebody else's vision and build their dream and leave ours on the back burner. It's time for me to help you learn how to bake your own bread. Here we go. Then the last one is that relationship. Relationship. If you've been in this relationship and it ain't like now another ship. See, the Titanic was a ship. It took off, but it did sink. But if you've been just in this relationship and y'all ain't went nowhere, the ship ain't went nowhere, the ship ain't even left the dock, you might need to get on about that ship. Because y'all, in order for you to be in a relationship or a ship to take off, you all have to be related. That means y'all have to have, y'all minds have to be on the same level. But if you continue to divide all your time into these things and forget about you, your kids will never be able to see their parents live their dream. Not only reap the benefits of your dream. This job will never turn into a career. And this relationship will only just be whatever it is y'all got in common that y'all just relate. It could be music or whatever. But eventually this relationship gonna just take away the and you just gonna be late. You gonna be late showing up to your own success. Let me tell you something. My pastor said yesterday, while you waiting, and you just running late, folks are already out there getting it done. We learned in first grade the early bird get the worm. All right. Now we're going to get to addition. This is my friend right here. Let me erase it and come up a little bit. And I'm going to work a little better, you all, on getting the camera angle just right. I didn't mean to erase that. Well, anyway, I'm going to work on getting the camera angle just right. But 0 plus 0. A lot of us, we want 0 plus 0 to equals 100. Let me break it down a little bit for you. You don't want to put in any prep time plus any practice, but you want God to give you 100%. Get your life. And that's why you here today. We finna learn how to bake your own bread. If you put in prep plus practice, you will produce something. In order for you to produce something, you got to put in preparation, you got to practice, and then you're going to produce amazing results. Now, this is my friend right here, y'all. I love it. If you have seen my video on how I feel about cutting people out, I have to talk about doing right here. 0 minus 0. It's time to let go of those zeros. Now, I hate to say this, but some of these folks right here that's constantly pulling away from you, and now your 0 going into negative numbers, some of the main folks be your family. I don't know what it is about family. Those are the people that can never forget who you used to be. They can never, it's something about family I don't know, but I learned this from one of my aunties, that family is people that you acquire and they're not people that you choose. And in the stage of business, you have to choose who you want to work for. That doesn't mean that you don't go to the family cookout and you don't play spades and you don't go to the family reunion. You have to separate family from business. This is business. Like women, we don't let everybody in our kitchen. Don't let everybody in your bakery while you trying to bake your bread. So 0 minus 0. It's time to subtract some people out of your life. All right. So now, I love water, y'all. Now we're getting to the best part of today's lesson. The best part of today's lesson is the I in ingredients. See, what we're learning now is the back of the bakery. So the first thing for today's assignment I have for you to do is grab a sheet of paper. And I want you to look at what are some things you enjoy doing. And these are some things that I just enjoy doing. And I will tell you, this is going to relate to what type of business you have and what business will make you feel successful. It's that passion inside is what makes us feel successful. So I say that to say it's important to know what's going on in the back of your bakery, because that's the only way you'll be able to be the boss. Somebody asked me one time to sell hair. I don't wear weave, and I don't wear hair extensions. I really, didn't think that would be a great business for me, because I know who I am. And I feel like if you're somebody who wears hair extensions, you got to know how to put them in. You got to have the right connections to the right beauticians. You have to know how to take care of the hair. I can help you price the hair. I can help you find the hair. I can help you brand the hair. I can help you come up with a nice packaging, a logo, a name. I can do all that. I ain't selling no hair, because that's not me. And my best friend, my beautician, she's a natural person. She does a natural. She knows how to work my natural hair. So I'm just going to tell you, real shout out to hair doctor of Atlanta, LaShonda Davis. She came up with her own product line, and I'll be having a small interview with her next week so you can see how a young person is a true entrepreneur. So here we go. Things I enjoy. I love to read. I love to learn, y'all. I get a high of learning. I'm nervous when it comes to teaching because I'm nervous with this camera stuff, but I love learning. Like learning, I could just learn. Baby, I have to have some nice notebooks, a good pen. I have highlighters. I have all kinds of stuff. I got post-it notes, sticky notes. I love to learn. Numbers. I'm a numbers nerd. I love to cook. I'm a problem solver. I love researching stuff. I love watching documentaries. I love when I see stuff on people's status. I don't know what it means. I like to, Google it. And number 7, I can talk to a wide range of people. I can talk to people from the homeless shelter to the White House. I love my wide range of being a people's person. So these are things I enjoy. The next part of the exercise is come up with 5 to 7 things you don't like to do. These are things I do not like. I'm going to take this down because I don't want it to steal your attention. Things I do not like. I do not like the feeling of being in a box. Salary jobs I can't do it because you can't get any overtime. If something happened in my life, you can't go out here and grind and make a little bit more money. You work and put in so much hours for a set. I do not like anything that's in a box. I am an out of a box person. I'm bohemian. I am an out of box thinker. Don't put me in a box. Lifting heavy stuff. I'm a girl. Damon, I'm a girl. And I do not like to lift heavy stuff. I like to stay in my lane. That's why God made men. I do not like being cold. So I think about that when I'm thinking about places where I have to go and things of where I want to build or, different things like that. I do not like being in the cold. Hence why I live in the West Coast. Being around liars. I don't deal with liars. But this is my thing about cutting people off and stuff. I trust everybody. I trust everybody to be exactly who they've shown me to be. And when somebody show you who they are, don't try to change them. When they true colors pop up, baby, don't be trying to repaint their canvas. So here you go. Trust a liar to lie, a thief to steal, a cheater to cheat, and a hater to hate. And that is my philosophy on trust. I don't deal with liars. I do not like washing cars, and I do not like pumping gas. And I say, if you know you don't like washing cars, you will learn how we're going to take the things you like and compare them to the things you don't like, and how you can come up with a business that fits you and something you would love to do. I want everyone to get in a field that they love to do, because you'll never feel like you're at work. I know I don't need to go run no car wash. I am a strong believer. I love hand wash car washes. I love people that provide a service. I can't do it. But I can come in there and tell you some ways to make your car wash the most banging place ever. I can show you how to get some connections with different people. I can show you how to, branch out and get more clientele. I can do all that. But I know I don't like washing no car. So I am not going to go in the car washing business. Now, I may put my name on one, and I may invest in one, but you better guarantee I got all them brothers, and I got people that I trust that will definitely run those businesses for me, because they like washing cars. I got nephews now that love washing cars. Trust and believe. All right. Being sensitive a lot. I don't want to be somewhere and I got to be sensitive and I got to be, I'm nurturing because I'm a mom, I'm a woman. Yeah, that's just who I am. But I don't want to be in no environment where I got to constantly be depressed, folks sad, and folks running around. I like being around happy people. I don't like being around sad folks. 7, sitting down for a long time. I need a job where I move. I don't need to be in a computer desk. I am thankful. That's why I believe it's so important that you let your kids find out what it is that they want to do. Let them go and find people in that field so you can show them. For a long time, because I love numbers, I wanted to be an accountant. And when I went to work with one of my friends' mom, and I saw that she sat at a desk, a little box and she just did it. That wasn't for me. So this is why this stage of our process and what's going on behind the bakery is so important, because tomorrow I'm going to show you how to take these things and come up with some type of or some possibilities of businesses that you could eventually own. And then on the third day, we're going to take that first step and set up how our business plan is going to look. So last but not least, I think it's very important that you get a notebook. I'm a notebook type of person. You don't have to be a notebook type of person. But if you have it written out and made plain, if an investor comes to you tomorrow and say, well, what you got? Oh, here I go. Oh, we ready. Oh, we ready. We got our stuff ready. Here you go, sir. Okay, so sir, tell me how many of those are you going to sell and what's going to be the price of those? And if you sell 100 of those, how much will you make? How much will we make? You got to have that stuff down to the T. Here's my motto. Keep your I's dotted, your T's crossed, and your P's don't look like Q's, so nobody is confused. So that's what we're going to be working on tomorrow. My name is Professor Johnson. I hope you enjoyed your first class at BYOB, Bake Your Own Bread, and you all have a great day.